Yeah, how's it going, guys? Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm gonna start off trying to make an introduction video on this channel as to what this channel is gonna be about. It's mainly gonna be about golden era 90s Hondas. Specifically build series on this EG and also my Midori EK. Going to shows, meets. Anything interesting, relating to Hondas, specifically golden era Hondas, that's what this channel is going to be about. I figured I go in a tutorial on trying to record everything I got going on with this vehicle, what I plan to do with it, and my goals with this car. This car, I ended up picking it up off a buddy of mine's. It's already got a cage in it, freshly painted. I'm redoing the engine bay because, it wasn't something, to my standard as to what I wanted in my engine bay for a car that I'm mainly going to be taking to the track to beat on, to launch hard and do all that. Just based on the experience that I got off of my Midori car, my Midori K, with a shaved bay. That's what he had going on in this car. He had the two corners behind the headlights, sealed off, bondoed and all that. So I ended up taking all the bondo back out, reopening the hose. Like I said, just based off my past experience with my EK. But with that being said, yeah, man, that's what this page is going to be about. So yeah, if you can like that, stick around. How's it going, guys? Thanks for coming back. Today we're going to be getting into working on this K28-2 engine that I had for the EG. Planning on going a different route with it because, a buddy of mine's needed the engine. I found a good deal on a K24A engine with a head package off of a buddy of mine's over up in Jersey, and ended up selling the motor and needed some stuff I needed to get off this engine to put it into the K24. So that's what we're going to be getting into today, guys, so stick around. Alright, guys, and we're back. This is the engine. So what we're going to be removing off of this engine today is the K-tune idler pulley, alternator, the belt, and the water pump housing. All of this I ended up taking apart. I ended up changing all the O-rings on the water pump housing, Honda bonded, painted it, made it look real nice, and for nothing because, I got it sold, so I'm going to have to be doing this to the new motor. But yeah, with that said, let me set you up on a tripod and I'll get back with you. Alright, guys, so for starters, take off the belt. We're going to have to put a 14 millimeter wrench in here and pull down. It's gonna release tension off the belt and just remove the belt off the top of the pulley, and that's all. Alright, guys, there you go. The K-tune idler pulley's out, and also the alternator is also out. Now we're going to start working on removing the oil cooler hose, this vacuum here that is going into the manifold, and removing the 4 bolts that are attached on the water pump housing itself. So we're going to go with these 2 down here, and then the one that's right underneath the actual idler, where the idler pulley goes, and then that one right back here that's hidden away. It's tucked away back there, right behind the manifold. So let me take those 4 bolts off, oil cooler, hose out, move it aside. Oh, and also the thermostat hose, this one here, also would have to get removed because it's attached onto the thermostat housing. You do not need to remove the thermostat housing to remove the water pump housing. So yeah, just remove the hose and the water pump housing and the oil cooler, and that's all you need to do. Alright guys, a quick update on the housing. You know, you're gonna have two bolts at the bottom. You know, the one closest to the thermostat housing is going to be the longer one, just in case you guys remove it and, you know, didn't realize in which orientation the bolts went. That's the way they go. The longest one closest to the thermostat housing. With that being said, we're going to start trying to pry the water pump housing off the block. This is going to be a bit tricky, especially if it's been on there since original. You know, that Honda bond is real true. It'll be on there. Hopefully for me, that's not going to be the case. I did change the oven. I did remove this water pump housing off before when I was updating this engine, you know, putting all the new gaskets in it or whatnot. So yeah, hopefully for me, it's not that difficult to pry off. So let me get on that, and I'll get back to you. Alright, there you go guys. Water pump housing is officially off. Now, you know, all I gotta do is take the starter off, and that's it. I'm done. You know, this oh, I'm lying. And the fuel rail, he's definitely not getting that with the deal. So yeah, the starter and fuel rail, and that's it. I should be done with stripping everything I need off this engine. Alright guys, the starter is off. All I gotta do now is remove the fuel rail, which is the two 12mm bolts that go right on top. On your factory setup, it's probably gonna be two 12mm bolts, but you know, I got the hardware that came with the fuel rail. So yeah, remove them two bolts, pop the fuel rail out, and injectors off, and that's it. I'll be done with the stripping of this engine. Yeah, so with that said, I'll get back with you. I had a little trouble with this injector filter. I think that's what they're called. You know, these little brown caps got stuck in there in the manifold. I had a little hard time getting it out, but got it out, and that's it. We're done, guys. Until next time, if you guys like anything from this video that you could derive knowledge from, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.